friends. I spent 22 hours trying to get home yesterday, so I'm a little more out of it than I'd originally planned for today. But I do promise I will try and do my best. Today we are going to be exploring integrating Kubeflow with Apache Spark. This is a really early initial exploration. I honestly don't know how it's going to go, but I think sometimes that's the most fun, and that'll be cool. I'm just going to go ahead. I've got the little restream thing down here in the corner, but I don't trust it just yet because it's using some hacked up stuff that I did to it, and so I'm not super sure. So I'm just going to quickly bring up the chat on. Ooh, okay. Well, the audio is definitely working. And so I've got the chat window up on my phones so that I can follow along if you all have any questions. And I have my trusty friend Coffee from Disneyland. The coffee is not from Disneyland, but the mug is. And my other trusty friend who recently reappeared in my life, Jolt Cola, which I'm eating with Lucky Charms because, in an America bowl, because America. And I would very much love a green card, especially if you're watching DHS. Please give me a green card. Who would not want this fine human in their country? Okay, so with that being said, I don't really know enough about Kubernetes. So this is going to be kind of a rough adventure, straight up, but I think it's going to be fun. So let's go ahead and switch this over. We're going to go into live, and I'm going to start showing you what I'm talking about. So let's go holding K, Kubeflow. Another one we're going to bring up is Spark on Kubernetes operator. So there's this Spark operator, which is really interesting. We can see it's actually being maintained pretty well. Last commit is 2 days ago. Build is passing. Go report is A+. Looks pretty solid. The only problem is that Kubeflow. This is my version of Kubeflow. Yeah, is all about case on net and okay. One of my friends is texting me about one of our other friends who is entering politics back home in Canada. But anyway, so case on net's really cool. I was hoping that I could just sort of include the Spark on K8s operator by adding a repository.yaml file to it. Turns out not gonna work, but the other plan, which I've started going down, is we can convert some of this YAML stuff into case on net, and then we can reference the image that the Spark on K8s operator people do on a lot of their other stuff, and include it that way. Because that way, I don't have to do a shit ton of work, and I'm pretty lazy, so something which is a little easier seems a little better. So that being said, I've been doing some of the work on my laptop, and so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to move these two phones down so they stop buzzing, but I can still see anyone's questions in the chat room if they happen. And okay, actually it looks like I don't have Kubeflow cloned on this machine, so let's go back and do that. We're going to go here. Okay, this will just take a second. Let's get started. Cool. I really hope there's no secret. Oh, why do I have 2 copies of Emacs up? Whatever. Okay. This is some Python UDF stuff. I don't actually know what I was doing in Spark the other day on this machine. So let's just roll with it. My memory is just not what it once was. Okay. Oh, okay. I need to check out my branch. Kubeflow git branch -a git checkout spark job. Okay, there we go. Whoa. Okay. Is there a libsonnet mode for Emacs? Let's find that out, because I would love syntax highlighting. Libsonnet mode Emacs. Emacs JSONnet templating language. Well, let's take a look. No such luck. Well, it's in Melpa, so let's just try adding it to my Emacs file. JSONnet mode. Huh, that's weird. I have Melpa stable. Not super sure. Because it is. Let's go take a look. This is Melpa. This just fetches it from. What if we go to Melpa stable? And JSON mode is unavailable from Melpa stable, which makes sense. It looks like maybe melpa.melkbox.net is not the most up to date. So let's go melpa.org / packages and stable.melpa.org. Not found. Okay, is there a JSON? No, I don't. Fine. Sorry for the digression. Okay, there is a JSON mode. That's really weird. Why do I keep getting Melpa not found errors? Emacs Melpa not found. Oh, do I have to do a thing to update? Refresh contents. That's probably what's going on. Wait, what? There we go. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. So we're going to go back into Kubeflow. Was it the PyTorch job? PyTorch operator. I don't think it was pachyderm. It might have been pachyderm. What I wanted to a degree. No. Well, that's how service accounts are specified. And then roles. Whatever. We'll just look at the case on net documentation. Okay. Is that what I want though? So okay, I should clarify where this initial part came from. So if we go into the Spark Kubernetes operator, operator, and we can go in, I think, was it manifest or package? No. Okay, yeah, and so there's the Spark operator .yaml, and so this gives us a pretty basic Spark operator, and so the idea is that if we translate this, and if we reference the image, and this should be able to give us an operator that we can use as a starting point for what we're going to want to do. Although I'm not super sure. This is the problem of coming back to code, which I sort of did. Okay, the comment RBAC stuff, but then I think I just kind of... Okay, here we go. Spark operator with metric. Yeah, okay. So, Spark operator with metrics, spec replica strategy. And so, we'll start translating some of this into the happy-ish form of our good friend. Where is our service account? Oh yeah, actually, and so then case on net from YAML. And so there is this issue for dropping components. It doesn't. Yeah. Yeah. And so this just drops in an individual YAML component into my project. Manual edit. Because more or less that's what we want to do, is we want to drop these YAML files into our project. So this is ks import -f. That gives, yeah, and then you can use it as a component here. Buttons. Oh, hey, what's the laptop you're using? So I'm not using a laptop today. Today I'm working on my desktop, but normally I use a ThinkPad. I think it's the X1 Carbon is the one that I'm normally using when I'm on my laptop. Today this is also, sorry, not IBM, Lenovo. I'm also working on a Lenovo desktop today. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm not super sure where exactly I was going with this, but let's start with defining a service account and getting that to generate, and then we can go from there. Because we're gonna need a service account. So service account API version kind is actually, yeah, so except instead of hard coding the name of our, well, wait, yeah, okay, namespace is going to be namespace. Okay. Well, let's start with this. Boop, boop. Oh, okay. Question. Oh, cool. I actually saw you. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's, I think it's the Carbon. I'm just... Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and start and make sure that this first part is right, because if it's not, we're going to be kind of screwed. But actually, so we'll just put service count in there now because we don't have a driver definition. So yeah, let's get this part working. There is a contributing.md, which is not super useful for me right now. Oh yeah, there is a Slack too. I'm trying to remember what I want to do now. Ugh. Coming back to things so very long ago. There's like a KS add or something to add this as a repo. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go. Actually, yeah, mkdir kf scratch ks. Oh, do I actually have k? Oh, I don't have it in. Okay, so I need to install some Kubeflow dependencies on this machine because I don't actually have KS on this machine. I just have it on my laptop. So, oops. Okay, let's go ahead and install that. So let's go back to Kubeflow because it gives me a nice link to its requirements, and we can just install these. Not what I wanted. Back down here. Okay. Get started. We're going to use GKE, but I want to install case on net. Boop. Yeah. Fine. I guess I'll just. Don't want the tour. I just want to download this. download a pre-built binary. Linux AMD 64. Oh. Actually, it's possible I have it. Yeah, okay, I don't actually have it in my path. I'm not super sure why, but that's fine. Export path. Okay, so there we go. I do have KS. Yay! Okay, yeah. I don't need that one. Let's go back to Kubeflow, install via case on net. Oh. It looks like the install via case on net one is missing. Right. Because there's this one. Yeah, that's not what I want to do. Okay. KS on net. KS on net. KF test. Let's go do the Kubeflow walkthrough. Kubeflow code lab. Smart. Does not. Context does not. Oh shit! I have to set up my. I have my gcloud container. Let's go. Sorry. I said auth user 1. Might be. Yeah. Programmer boo. Console. I'm going to go connect this to my Kubernetes cluster. That's interesting. Don't know why I'm using that much App Engine, but that's fine. Clusters. Should have a fair. Sure. Let's connect here. Cool. There we go. Now I want to KS embed cloud. We want to so we're gonna do KS registry add Kubeflow, but instead of pointing it to GitHub, we're gonna point it to this thing here. Oh, there's no registry.yaml. Is it? Fuck, what was it? Oh, it's Kubeflow/Kubeflow. KS registry. List. Can I delete a registry? Registry delete? No. Whatever. Let's call it local Kubeflow. Okay, so we have our local Kubeflow registry, and now we can try installing something, and it'll probably fail. But it'll fail, and we can go from there. Kubeflow / it's like Spark, I think, or something. Spark-job. Okay, parts.yaml. Wait, I thought parts.yaml was totally there. Oh, I called it Spark. Okay. Oh, not Kubeflow. It's Kubeflow-local. Didn't I call it Kubeflow local? Oh, I called it local-cube. God damn it. Local Kubeflow. Okay. Error converting YAML to JSON. YAML line 2. Okay. Parts.yaml. Line 2. Did not find expected. Oops. Looks like it doesn't like our contributor spec. Okay. Let's go take a look at the other contributors. Hey, cool. Email address which receives all of the spam. Yay! Alright, cool. That's a start. I mean, literally a really not good start, but a start. Okay. So, oh yeah, okay. Do we have any prototypes here? No, we don't. But you start. KS generate core. KS generate. Boop. Okay, so okay, so let's go. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to have a quick start just yet. MPI prototypes. So probably makes sense to do the Spark operator as our first prototype. Spark operator, .json and make directory. Okay. This okay. Local K. So import oops on that and okay. Let's start here, and then up next, MPI Kubeflow, MPI job, MPI operator.libs on that. And so this one, yeah, MPI operator. And so we'll just import the all one, and then we'll prune it like sketchy people. Yeah, it was me. Prototypes, okay. And so this Spark all.libs on that. Okay. Okay. And whatever. Let's run this and see what happens. Oh, okay. KS package. If I run install again, will it yell at me? Let's find if I can install in edit mode. Like we do with pip KS package install edit mode. Can I add? Yeah. So it says JSON.NET is also JSON compatible, which means you can drop parts of your legacy manifests into your JSON.NET manifest without having to rewrite them all at once. And so that's what we've done. Well, that's the stuff that I did in sort of previously, where I took some of these things and I converted them into happy JSON, but it's not quite as drop-in as it seems to imply, unless I'm doing something wrong, which is quite possible. But these progress, I guess whatever, let's just I don't know if there's a way to do it so it does symlinks rather than copies for that part, but okay, let me install our package, and then we're going to run generate, and it should give us something relatively useless, but hopefully succeed, maybe not. Okay, KS generate Spark dash operator. Oh, okay. Flag access but not defined. Okay, so I need to go add that to our parameters thing, I think. It's params.json. Where is params.json? It's params.libs.net. Okay. Fudge. Except this doesn't seem to have that. Flag access but not defined. Name. Okay. Yeah. Okay, prototypes, Spark operator, local namespace, wait, flag access but not defined name. Oh yeah, I did that in here. Maybe? Wait, no. Wait, where is the flag access but not defined? Oh, I didn't. Spark operator test. Cool. ks generate core kubeflow core dash dash name equals kubeflow core. Sit inside of kubeflow core. Unknown flag name. Chaos generate spark operator, spark operator. Okay, I want to see if this sample works correctly. So, chaos pkg install kubeflow local dash kubeflow slash kubeflow dash core, I think. No, it's just core. Okay. Generate kubeflow dash core. Core kubeflow. Okay. Wait. Okay. This could be out of. This could be because it's for a different. Version. So much fun. Prototype describe core chaos prototype describe. Let's look at the echo server. Okay. Ooh, that might be our bags from Air Canada, which would be fun. Okay. So, let's generate an echo server. Huh. That's weird. Pandas. Server 2. Huh. Okay. So, is the params just not where I thought it was? Or am I just missing something? Both of these are possible. Let's go grep for params inside of that. Okay, spark-operator. Yeah. So we didn't put any descriptions inside, which makes sense why it would give us nothing particularly useful. Chaos generate. flag access but not defined name. So prototypes, echo server, Kubeflow core echo server. Let's go look at echo server name. Yay! Do you want a hand? I should maybe be right back. Give me a second. Should I go grab? Did you grab it from downstairs already? Yes, Air Canada is temporarily my least favorite airline until something goes even worse somewhere else. Maybe. That wouldn't make sense. No, okay, flag. Well. Okay, sonnet. Flag access but not defined. I wish it told me where the flag was accessed. So wait, is this including another thing which I'm just not noticing, which is bringing in this parameter? Or where is this? Okay, what about for now? Oh wait, this is probably not actually getting updated even when I change it. Kubeflow, okay. Maybe no. I wouldn't be talking about that, would it? That wouldn't make sense. Yeah, okay, so Accessed, but not defined. To return again. I mean, the only place where I think I do anything resembling that is here, but that just doesn't make sense. Like that, right? So it doesn't. That's just the description. Don't access params.name. Perhaps they're intended to be like that. Alright, this isn't. Yeah, okay. Does KS have a debug mode? KS debug. Case on map debug. That's now KS dash dash. Okay, I put path equals. Okay, yeah, fine. Let's just run. Oh, actually, before we do that, well. Okay, let's generate Spark operator Spark dash V KS dash V KS dash help verbose. Verbose, that doesn't. How is it? Cool. doesn't seem to do anything here. Type parameter But if I generate Why is this not letting me specify as the flag? Parse preview args unknown flag. Okay. This is a literal. Dash name is unknown. I'd like to get at least this part working before I give up on it. It's not. Yeah. Okay. Unknown flag dash name. Something that I left out in my prototype. Ah, here we go. That's just what I forgot. Maybe? I think. Let's find out. Doot. 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 KS generate Spark operator. Spark. Dash name. Pandas. Sorry. Oh. Okay. It's different. Unexpected end of file. Okay. Let's go see. K.core.v1. Okay, case on that std prune. I need to case on that std prune. Okay, cool. For case on that, oh, cool. That's useful. Cool. Oh, yeah. So this just cleans up all of the empty objects. So k.core.v1.list.new, and we're going to make our happy thing. Yay! I think. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and say operator. What parameters I gave my operator. Spark dash operator. No, not the one. So that one goes into service. And so then echo server here goes service. So, well, for now, the only thing that we're actually making right now is our account. So echo parts.deploy. What's inside of echo parts.deploy? Can I do the .all? Maybe I can do the .all. Namespace, and then name, and then environment. Okay. So go over into our all.libsonnet Spark. And this is okay. Expected a comma before next function argument got end of file. That sounds like me. Cool. Yay! Okay, cool. Can generate empty service account for Spark. Cool. That's just starting point. So that's good. That gives us service account. And now we go back up here and we go into our temp.boop and we grab some other things. And okay. Times like this, I wish I had a third screen. Well, actually I do, but I'm using it to keep track of comments, sort of. Although, actually, wait, this is showing... Okay, no, that's fine. So all.libsonnet, and then we have like a... That's the boop.libsonnet. And so I guess we need that RBAC. So how do we do RBAC? In case on that, let's go look at an example. Does the echo server have a... I don't think it does. That's the service, spec, Prometheus. I think. Yeah, okay, so cluster role. This actually looks pretty close to what we want. Let's rock and roll. Okay. So let's keep this up actually. I'm going to okay. Well, we'll deal with that in a second. So that's no, wait. What's going on? Okay. So cluster role. And then yes, maybe. Let's go ahead and automatically indent this because crazy. Wait, okay, wait. So this is metadata. Fuck. No, god damn it. What the fuck? Sorry. I'm not super sure I understand what's going on in JSON net mode. It keeps like, if I press it, oh, I guess I just don't know. That's fine. Okay, and that now we add a cluster role. Do. Cluster role. And let's go ahead and indent this so that I can, No. That's not at all what I would expect indent region to do. I'm super confused. I'm really confused. Like, okay, no, oh, is it that I have insert? Okay, no, that still does silly things. I'm not. This Emacs mode is confusing me, and I'm not sure I like it. But that's all right. Matches cluster role. It's this one. Yeah, okay. So there we go. Okay. Yeehaw. Okay. Let's take a look at the generated JSON. I wonder, what happens if I put complete garbage in here? Will this still just happily generate the complete garbage? The answer to that is yes. Okay, so not any validation happening there. So let's, where was the Kubeflow example? Because then what we can do is we can generate this, and then we can just so we'll generate it, and then we'll apply it, and we'll see if it works. And if it works, that's kind of cool. And if it doesn't, that's more what I would expect. What was my thing called? Spark. Oh, KSM list. Oh, I don't actually have a KS environment set up. I should do that. Apply cloud. Cool. So that is our failure. Unknown variable name. Okay. Okay. That seems reasonable. Cool. Fuck, it's 11:36. Let's try and get this part working, and then we'll just wrap it up and call it a day. Because this is mildly painful. Okay, yeah, so it's not name, it's params.name. Okay. And KSM. This is, you know, not exactly the most thorough iterative testing, but okay. So that I installed it as Kubeflow-local. I could see that. So instead, okay. Mismatched type string, expected object, line 17. Maybe give or take. That seems like what I would expect. Spark dash. Oh, it's all.libsumnet Spark. Line 17. Interesting. I don't think that's actually the line number. Oh, that's sweet. What about, for now, we just generate the service account? And then we go... Oh, this doesn't have a service account, but I think... Go look. Probably Prometheus had a service account. Service account. So then we swap this from a string. Don't, like, that shouldn't make a difference, but let's give it a shot. Let's try this. Okay, it says line 16. Is that a line number? Yeah, okay, so that is... params.namespace else env.namespace. So it's saying... unexpected type string, expected object. Maybe it's that I'm passing in the wrong type here. Let's go back into Spark. So namespace. Oh no. That's why. That's the ticket. Passing the wrong thing through. Okay. Cannot unmarshal array into go value of type map string interface. Okay. So that sounds like this might actually have been correct. Does that sound right? Let's go look at Prometheus. Except this is the Let's get rid of the cluster rule for a second. And put this back in. Boop. That's temp.boop. We'll just put that there for now. Expected a comma before the next field. Oh, did I take out an extra? I did, didn't I? Well, it certainly narrows down our problem space, so that's good. But why is it not happening? Oh, so we give it, let's double check params, the name, and the environment. And then let's try specifying this. Panda names. I don't think that's the problem. Okay, yeah. Cannot unmarshal array into go value of type map string interface. So, wait, what? Is this it? That doesn't make sense. Maybe it does. What about if we do this? Okay. Namespace panda names is not found, which is what I would expect. Okay, that's progress. Oh, yes, okay. So, it's fine. We're going to... Lovely. Okay. Oof. So, trust me, that is not a real monkey. But that's good. Okay, okay. Get diff. Oh, git status. Git add Spark operator. Prototypes Spark operator. Git add Spark -m. Create the service account for. Okay. Sure. So that's mini progress. That now works. Okay. So let's go back into boop. Temp.boop. Let's see if we can bring the cluster roll over today. And if we can't, that's okay. But if we can, it would make me happy. So this one is matching that. Okay. And so then, okay. Doesn't like the temporary Emacs files that would appear. That's fine. Okay. Cool. So that's good. The next thing we need to do is add it to all. So cluster role okay. Oh, looks like, wait, what? Oh, okay, I have a typo here. Okay, field does not exist. Cluster role. No shit. Oh, okay, kind is missing. Inside of this. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm super confused. Isn't this the same shit? Wait, why do I have... So roles, API group. Why do I have... Oh, is this one gonna have mutating? No, this is the same shit. Why do I have 4 copies of this? Or, I'm not super sure why I have 2 copies of this. But sure, whatever. Let's see if it works. I mean, not in my definition file, but in my conversion file where I was converting the YAML files over. Okay. Cool. That's progress. Add cluster role for Spark. I guess, yeah, to cluster rule binding. Bindings. And then they're at our deployment here. Okay. There's a part in here where I want to switch some of these things to container port. There we go. So the image is hard-coded here, and that's like 0 units of fun. But, I mean, it's pretty close to what I want anyways, but that's all right. So we'll just make it configurable with a default, I think. Okay. So, oh, cool, question. Aren't there some interactive tools to configure Kubernetes? Yeah, there are. But I'm trying to build it so that it's integrated into Kubeflow. And I don't know how to take the results of those interactive tools and get them into JSON.NET format. But if there is a good way to do that, that would be really cool. And I'd be happy to do that. So, okay, here's the image parameter, and that's the one that I want to have configurable. I guess I should also make these configurable as well, if we want to have metrics turned on or off. But actually, let's just get this running first, and then let's do the next part. That's probably a better idea. I shouldn't get ahead of myself because I have a habit of doing that, and then I need to end up walking it back pretty often. So let's run this and see what happens. Cool. Unexpected open while parsing field definition on line 146. Oh, I didn't give this a name. I think it was deployment. That's how I referenced it elsewhere. There's got to be a better way to do this. That's weird. Did that actually happen? Yeah, didn't actually kick off any bonds. Except, wait. echo get all. Okay. So that's the pods. These are the services. Those are the deployments. So I've done chaos apply. Where's this should have a deployment in it, right? It should have a Spark operator deployment. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing that under deployments. I might actually just go into Stackdriver because Stackdriver makes this a little easier for me. Even though, let's go take a quick look at Stackdriver. Oh, wrong. Oh shit! It is probably. We do the kubectl. Let's go down into it's like logging or something. Stackdriver, yay, logging, logs. Oh, cool. It actually did start the operator, so that's pretty cool. And this is actually probably a pretty good place to stop. It's been an hour and a half. I know it's probably been kind of not super great hour and a half. This is a good place to stop. Oh, and I made a thing about what we were going to do today, but I forgot to show it until after. So Holden and Boo's super fun live streams. We were going to look at Kubeflow, and this is the start of looking at integrating Spark into Kubeflow. I'm Holden. My preferred pronouns are she or her. I'm a developer advocate at Google. I'm on the Spark PMC, and I'm a Beam contributor. I know not a lot about Kubernetes, which is part of why this is a little rough, but at least I know the Spark side for when that part finally starts breaking. And I've been at a bunch of other companies as well. You can follow me on Twitter. Slides from my talks go on SlideShare. If you have feedback, I have this feedback form. It's for talks, but you can use it for the live streams as well. In addition to who I am professionally, I am trans, queer, Canadian, and part of the leather community. This might not seem directly related to any of this stuff, and that's correct, but I think it's important, especially for those of you or those of us, sorry, who are going to be building machine learning models, to try and have an inclusive environment, because otherwise we're just going to build the same old crap and sort of reinvent society's prejudices, but just launder it with machine learning, and that'll be kind of sad. And Boo is taking a nap upstairs. You can follow her on Boo Programmer, and she would really appreciate that as well. So thank you all for joining me. It's been a little longer than I intended, but I'm really excited with where we end up. With where we ended up, we've got this. It's it's pulling an image. It's starting a container. It's not as configurable as I want it to. We need to add more parameters to make this actually usable. But given where we started from, I think this is a pretty good ending point. If you're interested in hearing more about Kubeflow and you happen to be in Vancouver, Trevor, Grant, and myself, Trevor, Vancouver, Kubeflow, will be talking a little bit about Kubeflow at the Open Source Summit Linux Foundation Conference in Vancouver on August 30th. And so definitely do come and say hi to us there. If you happen to be based in New York, I am flying to New York tonight for JupyterCon. And on Friday, Matt and myself will be giving a talk on something. On what things are correlated with gender diversity, a dig through ASF and Jupyter projects. I think it'll be fun, and I hope you can join me at one of these two conferences. If you can't, don't worry, I'm always around, and there are more live streams. As always, I'll do an Apache Spark code review live stream on Friday. The timing might have to change a little bit. Right now it's scheduled for 2 p.m., but 2 p.m. Pacific, that is. But I might have a book signing or something that might conflict with it. But I'll definitely find a way to make it work, and I'll tweet about it beforehand. So thank you all for joining me. Have a lovely rest of your week, and I'm going to go find the ending button.